Hi kids! Well, we are here again without little Nathan. I think he's gone on a trip to Israel. So this should be another quick story. But all month we have been learning about healing prayer. And not this Sunday, but next Sunday we're going to invite special guests into Kids Church that we can pray over and ask Jesus to heal them. So today is our last story about how Jesus healed people, and we're going to learn about two of his miracles that happened at the same time. What happened was Jesus was out and he was talking to people, and there was a huge crowd around him. And one man named Jairus came up to him and he said, "Jesus, can you please come to my home? My little daughter is very sick and about to die." Now, the important thing to know about Jairus is we're going to have to use our imagination, because he and Jesus would have been dressed the same. They would have been wearing something like I am today, and it's called a prayer shawl. And Jesus said to Jairus, "Of course, I'll come to your house right away." So they start going, and the whole crowd follows Jesus. But there's this one special woman in the crowd, and she's very sick. In fact, she's so sick, she's not supposed to be in the crowd. It's kind of like today when you have COVID and you're not supposed to be with other people. She was that sick. She was supposed to be at home, and her being in this crowd could get her in big trouble. But she knew the prophecies, or what was told about Jesus before he was even born. She knew that there was this prophecy that said he was going to have healing in his wings, or healing in these little things that were at the edge of his prayer shawl. They were called wings, just kind of as a funny way of saying what they were. They were special things that all the Jewish teachers would have worn. But they said the Messiah will have healing in his wings. Doesn't mean that his prayer shawl is any better than anyone else's. It just means that the Messiah will have special powers. So this woman went up to Jesus and she touched the edge of his prayer shawl. And instantly she could feel that she was healed. But instantly Jesus could feel that healing power went out of him. So he turned around quick and he said, "Who touched me?" And his disciples said, "What are you talking about? There's a huge crowd here. Everyone's touching you." And he said, "No, I could feel the healing power go out from me." And then this lady was so scared, because she knew if she got found out for being in a crowd, she would be in trouble. But she also knew she had to tell the truth. So she said, "I touched you." And Jesus said, "Daughter, your faith has healed you. Go in peace." And he didn't even give her heck for being in the crowd or for touching him. He was just so happy that she knew who he was, that she knew he was the Messiah and he had healing. But then they continue on to Jairus' house, and when they get to Jairus' house, there's this crowd, and they're all crying, and they say, "You're too late. His daughter has died." And Jesus says, "She hasn't died. She's just sleeping." And they all start laughing at Jesus, but he gets them out of the way. And he goes to the baby daughter and he touches her hand and he says, "Wake up." And instantly she is awake, and everyone in the crowd can see. So today, kids, we are going to practice healing prayer. You all are going to get to wear prayer shawls, and you're going to get to come around or as close to each other as we're allowed, and you are going to pray over each other for healing. And it's not that a prayer shawl is a special or a magical thing. It's just that it helps us to remember who Jesus is, and that his power that was flowing through him in these circumstances is flowing through us as well. And he has given us the authority to pray for healing. And today, that's what we're going to do. We're going to pray for healing for each other. Have fun with that. Goodbye.